Have you ever found yourself saying, if only they would work as hard as I work? Or if only they had as much belief and passion as I have for whatever it is that you're doing in your business. I've heard this from many leaders in my time in sales. I'm Elizabeth Mahusai, elite sales and leadership coach. And today I'm continuing my series of blind spots in leadership. You see, believing that those we lead think like us, will behave like us, or even have the same values as us is likely a blind spot in our leadership. Now, you might be reading this and going, but Elizabeth, I don't lead anybody in my role at work. I want to assure you that we are all leading someone, whether we have a team that we're leading, or maybe we're parents leading children, or we're leading within our friend group or some other organization. Likely you're leading whether you are aware of it or not. So here's the thing. We didn't get to thinking the way that we think overnight. And if our behavior and our values are anchored in our thinking, then doesn't it make sense that the people on our teams or within our shared groups, they didn't get to thinking the way that they think overnight either? Yet, how often do we forget this, especially if we're in a role of hiring people? We hire them, we onboard them, and then we expect that somehow they're going to magically start thinking the way that we think, or behaving in the way that we want them to behave, or exhibiting the values that we want and need them to have in order to advance the company's mission. So I want to just encourage us this week that not only do people think differently, and there can be value in that, but they're also motivated differently as well. So if you want to help uncover blind spots in your leadership, here are three questions. Remember, there are many. This is not exhaustive, but here are three questions that you could ask. And I would encourage you to ask the people that you are leading or desiring to lead. The first, what are blind spots in my leadership? Leave it open ended. Give them room to share what they observe. Number two, what are some weaknesses that you see in my everyday life and business? Typically, if other people see a weakness or they perceive it as a weakness, it's likely a blind spot that we're just not yet aware of, and they're going to help us to uncover it. Number three, what motivates you? Because in Southwestern, we teach that there are 8 different drivers of self-discipline and motivation. You want to know what motivates the people that you are trying to lead. Remember, it isn't so much about uniformity as it is about the development of shared unity of mission and vision and purpose. In Southwestern, we call that a creed. We combine all 3 of those. So I want to challenge you this week. Take the time to assess and ask others to help you to uncover your blind spots in leadership. I'm Elizabeth Mahusai, elite sales and leadership coach, and I hope you have a great week.